Hello, my name is Clayton Hammock, and this is The Ascent, a podcast about two mountaineers and their attempt to summit the Aiguille du Trillet. The Aiguille du Trillet is in the Mont Blanc Massif and is situated between France and Italy. The following account is told from Paul Thomas Sibley on he and Michael Weiss's attempt to summit the Aiguille du Trillet. Enjoy. The following interview was recorded in an active artist studio, so there may be some background noise.
This is a climb that Mike Weiss and I did in Chamonix, the north face of Aiguille du Trillet. It's a big north face. It's basically an ice climb. That morning we got up and, as I said earlier, and crossed and got onto the wall. It was good. Things were going well. There was a German party that was below us and to our right. They were trying very hard to pass us, and neither Mike and I didn't think that was a good idea. And his crampons he had balled his crampons up with snow, so he didn't have enough points sticking through or out of his. Didn't have a good enough purchase with these crampons because they were clogged with snow. And when he stepped out off that snow back into the ice, he just took a giant ride. So obviously he fell a full rope length and then another rope length past his belayer, so he was already 300 feet. And the belayer was plucked off the wall like being shot out of a cannon. And the two of them fell. I hear Mike scream, "Rock!" I look up, and there's several large rocks coming down the ice, and then Mike gets struck with a rock on his left thigh, on his left calf. It was a pretty major injury, so his foot and his leg immediately swole twice to maybe 2.5 times its normal size. Passed out, came to. The only thing we could do was climb out of there. Did several pitches to where we could get to a place where I figured a helicopter could pluck him off the wall. First pitch and a half or so, every time he made a move like that, I'd pull the rope up and he'd pass out. He'd faint. I left him with my duvet, my down parka, and then what little food we had and water. Left him with the rope. And I went to the summit and then descended down off the Trillet onto the Italian side. Not the normal descent route. Got down off the glacier, kind of half walking, half trotting down the hill. Met an Italian running down the hill, and I stopped and told him what had happened, and I was pretty beat up by that time. So I gave him a description of where I left Michael. And he was a long distance runner. That's why he was up there. And he took that information and ran down, got in his car, drove down to the mouth of the Mont Blanc tunnel and called through the tunnel to Chamonix, and was able to get through to the helicopter rescue folks, and they had just in time. If it had been a few minutes later, it would have been dark, and Michael would have had to spend the night.
You've been listening to The Ascent by Clayton Hammock. The music was provided by No Copyright Music Project Music. Music for your project. Recorded in 2021.